Trash talk! What's up, you guys? Welcome to another weekly vlog. Today is Wednesday. The vlog is up. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please go watch, go like, go comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and welcome to the Trash Talks Nation. I'm getting ready to go to work, but first we gotta take this purple batch off. Let's see how juicy it is. I can see it underneath there. Period. It's not ready yet, and that's okay. We are human beings, but I did see it came to a head. Let's go ahead and put on some sunscreen. Get up on out of here. Let's go make some money. Let's have a good time. That's really what I be wanting at work. To have a good time, not having to deal with no foolishness. That's it. That really be it. The money, I feel like the money gonna come. And I need it to come, but I also just don't want anything that's uncomfortable or detrimental to my mental, you know, my sanity. Hit that neck, baby. Oh, my lashes look very pretty today. I never do anything to my lashes, but look at that. I'll take it. Uh-oh, I got sunscreen on my shirt. All right. Let's put on a little body oil. What body oil do I want to wear today? We're going to try this one. I think this is Boulangerie or Boulangerie. Child, I don't know, but so exquisite. Look at that. Made in Paris. You know I love foreign luxury. Look how thick. God dang. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Wow. Sometimes I try not to put it on my neck because I don't want it to break me out. Because you never know. But I'm gonna hit a little bit. Give you a little neck action today. Oh. Watch it. All right, it's time to go make this money and not let it make me. Again, I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the vlog that I just posted, and I'll see you guys later. What's up, guys? It is Wednesday, 7 o'clock on the dot. I just got home. Work was interesting. Slow, struggling. I've been struggling. I didn't know if anybody else been struggling, but I also went in at 10 o'clock today. I usually open on Wednesdays. But I went in at 10 o'clock today, so my chances of making more money was cut by 2 hours. Well, really an hour, because I usually get there at 8. We open at 9, and you have the whole floor to yourself from 9 to 10. Yeah, I got there at 10, and I didn't even really get sat until like 10:47. But I'm excited about this from Amazon. I don't know why Amazon won't let me update my storefront. Something's going on. But I ordered these in red. So I currently have gray wrapped on my AirPod Pros, but I'm about to wrap it in red. I'm so excited. I saw the red headphones and I was like, oh my God, they look so good. I actually bought the red case holder too. Stop it. It looks so good. Oh my God. So good. Alright, so this is what it looks like with gray. And now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in red. It's giving belly vibes. Child, not me in the belly movie. I didn't even know that. Y'all done casted me and didn't even tell a bitch. Y'all know I hate when that door is open. And I hate when the towel is up. It's so funky. I just got home. I I know someone who is extremely blessed, extremely fortunate, and I just am so grateful that, you know, they are so giving and offering to me to just put me on game, to teach me things financially, just things that I love, like home decor, providing insight to certain things that a normal person wouldn't be put onto. I'm just very grateful. I think it's very inspirational. It's very motivating. It lets me know that, hey, you know, any and everything is possible. And I have big dreams for my YouTube career. I have big dreams for my content creating career and my career as someone who loves to post what they love to do, if that makes sense. Whether it be content creation, a model, brand ambassador, spokesperson for a brand, a brand owner, like I'm just, and to think that I'm so young still, like if I would have started years ago, it would have been crazy. Empire, hello. However, we're building an empire here at Trash Talk Nation anyway, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I need to get ready for bed because I have to work in the morning. I don't open tomorrow. I get there at 10 o'clock, so pray for me. Just pray that I make some money. Cause, I'm tired. Cause I need some money, but I'm tired, so I need to get some rest. So I'll see you tomorrow. So what's up, you guys? As you just seen, I just unboxed my packs on order. It is a restock. Well, it's new essential items, but I restocked on the gray sweatpants just because I have heather gray and this is a darker gray. And I love that these are like a boot cut or just like not a scrunch or jogger type pant. I just love these. Plus, I'm again moving and gravitating and evolving into a simpler style, and sometimes I just like to throw this on with a shirt and just keep it going. So we got these. I also got a black polo. It is thick. I did not expect it to be this thick, and it is scrunched, kind of like, well, I don't know if this is like a nylon like latex string or something, kind of sort of on the side, but it at the bottom is scrunched too like that. It actually has like ruching at the bottom, which is really cool. And then it's like just a polo. So I think that that's cool. And I know it's black and it's getting hotter, but It is what it is. And then I got some black shorts with the gray string, so that's the updated ones. I got a new hoodie. This one I like because it doesn't say anything on it really. It's still the scrunch at the bottom, well, the new scrunch at the bottom. So hopefully I like that. Hopefully it's not like crop or cropping. And then it just says essentials in the middle. So I needed a new hoodie, and plus this gray matches the gray of the sweats. The grays are different. They have a light gray, they have a pewter gray, a heather gray, and then this gray, which is like a darker gray. The same with the blacks. The blacks are different. Like this black has the fear of God on the left side of the thigh, and it has the gray laces. So I have the sweatpants like this as well. But the sweatpants, I feel like even in a small, were big. So what size is this? This is our medium, which is good. That's my restock of essentials, and I'll do a try on for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Child, as y'all see, I'm watching Aaliyah. It look like she going through some things, and girl, I just send you hope. I send you patience, I send you guidance, and I send you strength, because she going through it. $2,000 on cabinets that she was not, not cabinets, on a water heater is ridiculous. Luckily, she's blessed enough to just be able to afford that. You know, that's the best part about it. You know, being financially stable. When things happen, you're able to pick up the pieces where you can, and you should be able to. Then the estimate for her cabinets was $20,000. Like, girl, what? Honestly, I felt like she just did some cabinet stuff recently with this place. Not maybe like a few months ago. I felt like she just, I don't know. I don't know why I feel like she already did it. So I don't know what the hell she talking about. The cabinets look pretty damn good to me. Did somebody try to break in her car? She has a Bentley, so yeah, no. And it happened at Whole Foods. What the fuck? What Whole Foods are you going to? Because I need not to go to that one. Not that they gonna break in my car. They gonna probably put shit in my car. Hello, that I know how it feels to just be going through stuff over and over and over while you're trying to get somewhere. It's annoying. It's annoying. Like, I personally have been struggling recently just because I feel like I can't get up. Like, I feel like I wanna financially, I want to be able to save more, and I also feel like I wanna have the upper hand when it comes to my finances. But I'm just putting my faith and my trust in God that somehow, some way, some money is gonna come from somewhere, and we gonna be good. We good, but I want to be even better. As far as work, like, things have been really slow, so I've been a little hesitant with a lot of stuff. I don't know. Work has been stressful. We've got reviews recently, and I feel like personally, my review, I don't know. I feel like I do everything I'm supposed to do. I'm like very by the book at work. I follow the rules. I follow everything that we're supposed to do. I'm on time. I do things. I do personally feel like, as far as teamwork, because I'm a person who feels like if I'm putting my best foot forward, you should too. I'm not a bad employee when it comes to teamwork, and I just don't like being taken advantage of personally. I feel like there are, like, I can't really give examples because I don't want it to backfire on me or me to get in trouble for just speaking. But I don't feel like, sometimes I feel like when I ask for stuff or I mention things, it's annoying to people, versus it being like, if I'm mentioning it, that means that it's something, especially if I'm mentioning it more than once, it means that it's something that I think should be fixed or something that I think should be worked on. I feel like if you're going to mention something to me one time and I fix it, if I have to mention something one time, why can't you fix it? It should just be a even playing field. What I'm asking for isn't crazy. It's not anything that I feel is completely irrational or something that isn't achievable. However, I just feel like sometimes it could just be misconstrued as someone complaining versus someone just voicing how they feel or voicing the change they want to see. That's just how I feel. I feel like my review could have been, I feel like it could be done over and the score would definitely be different. I don't feel like I feel like if you want me to be honest, my score was a passable score, but I feel like in the areas where I thought I was doing great, I wasn't doing so great. And it's mostly just the teamwork and attitude part. The customers, as far as customers will never know that anything is wrong with me. I'm just a very vocal person, and whether it's good, whether it's bad, or whether it's different, I just like to talk. I'm not the only child, but I grew up really outside of my baby brother, and I just found out I have another brother and his sister. Like I was by myself most of the time, so me just speaking and talking is me just speaking and talking. It's not always me complaining. It's just like I just like to express myself, but I don't feel like it's beneficial at work. I feel like I have to go there and I have to just do my job and that be that. Can't express myself too much. Even if somebody else expresses himself, it's just like, okay, that's what I'm gonna have to do to make myself happy. Personality wise, I don't feel like I can blossom as much as I want to. With customers, yes, like when we have our interactions and taking orders and sharing myself with them. As far as business, I just have to keep it business. I can't express myself. I'm not one to talk about boys or dating or personal life really at work regardless. However, sometimes I don't want to be like a robot and just come work and do this, but I feel like that's gonna be it for a while. It's just gonna be quiet Drew, because I'm honestly still having that conflict of interest when it comes to me voicing myself, people thinking I'm being dramatic or I'm not, or I'm mad when I'm not, and it's just a very uncomfortable feeling. I don't feel like my time is completely like over there. I just feel like, hey, you have to. I love my job. I love what I do, and I feel like I'm a great asset to the team. I just feel like sometimes I just have to shut up. I had to learn, like when I first started working there, it's like if we don't have something, we don't have it. I can't question like, why isn't it here? You can't go to the store and get it. That's not how things works. When you have a business and you have tons of people who have to work for you and do certain things, that's just not how things work. It's kind of like if I had my own candle business and I ran out of candle wax and stuff, I can go order that on Amazon and do this and do that to get it done. But when you are having someone else do something for you and they're ordering through bulk or they're ordering for multiple businesses, it's like you have to wait till those things are available or you have access to them. It's just not as easy as just saying, well, just go to the store and get it, because that's not how it works. That's not how purchasing items work, or ordering items or stock and inventory work. You have to do certain things through certain vendors, and it's just different. So I learned to just like, if we have it, we have it. We run out of ketchup, we run out of ketchup. I'm sorry, we don't have ketchup. What can I get something else for you? And I know that sucks. I'm not saying that specifically is what's happening, but it's just like, that's just how life goes. So I'm like trying my best to not be so like naggy, because I don't think it's nagging. I do feel like, hey, if I say, hey, we're out of ketchup one time, I feel like, okay, it should be noted, we should look into it. Then, hey, we're still out of ketchup, that's just me saying, hey, I don't know if you did put the order in, or which I'm not going to question. I'm just going to mention it again. That third time, I'm just like, hey, it's been a few times, it's been a few days, and at that point they're like, we heard you. And then I'm just like, okay. Now I'm just like, we don't have it? Okay, we don't have it. What the fuck can I do? But I had to learn that. I had to learn, that's how businesses function and they operate and they work. And, sometimes that works for some people and sometimes it doesn't. I know at home, if I'm out of something, I go get it. But we're not at home, we're at work. So that's just what I've been battling personally I got a juicy story time for y'all. It's probably I should add it to this vlog. I feel like I don't want to do it separately. I want to add it to the vlog, but it's Pride Month, so there's some things I want to talk about with that. As far as dating, I'm still not dating. Every time I get on YouTube, I have comments about dating. I never really respond to those because it's just like whatever. But we can talk about a past encounter recently. Well, it's not recent, but I can definitely talk about it. And I also want to shed light on Pride Month and why it's important to me to be somebody who advocates for Pride Month and people of the LGBTQIA+. I think they're going to add more letters for non-gender conforming, so it'll be LGBTQIA+ NGC, which is non-gender conforming. Those are people who don't categorize themselves as a gender. And most people feel like, hey, if you don't categorize yourself as a gender, that's just, why can't you just be that? But there's a title for that. Titles help sometimes separate and classify but not categorize people. You know what I mean? Nobody really likes to be categorized. However, just having a title sometimes, it just makes things easier. Like, it's like announcing your pronouns. Like, hey, you don't know me. I obviously I'll look like a he, but you never know how I feel internally. I always say I'm he, him, and that bitch. That's just how I feel. I'm a very masculine, feminine, fluid individual. As I've gotten older, I've learned to, manage that better. Because when I was younger, I didn't understand. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm a man, so I'm supposed to be super, 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 super extra masculine. But that's not who I am. I'm a little bit of both. I'm still athletic, but I still like my feminine side, which I'm learning. I love it. It's the feminine energy is just as powerful and just as prominent as the masculine energy. I think when they both come together, it exudes such an aura that I'm just like 1,000 aura. Like, I'm up on my aura. You know what I mean? So, what is going on outside? So that's just what I got going on right now. But I will talk about that tomorrow. It is a juicy story time. I never thought I would talk about it, but I feel like, as I'm growing and learning, and I'm not really like so in therapy right now. I do get a chance to speak to my past therapist every now and then because she checks in, and I know when she check in, she just calling to check in. She ain't calling to have a session. It ain't a session because you have to pay for that, and them is expensive, $88 an hour. May not sound like nothing, but baby, we be talking for an hour, and I be blowing her because I'm just like, okay, now you talk. I got my hour out, but that's not how it works. So, but yeah, I went and got a haircut today. I love my face. I was actually gonna let my facial hair grow in, but I'm just like, it's just, I'm not there right now. Confidence, I'm not there. I actually got original hookah today. The flavor is orange citrus mint and mighty freeze, and it's good. I think tonight I'm going to take a bath so that way I can use one of my bath bombs or a few of my bath bombs from Lush. And then I'm not going to do crazy skincare because I got a haircut today and I don't want to like irritate my skin. So I'll just do that tomorrow, but I'll definitely probably be taking a bath tonight and just relaxing. Teddy's going to probably come over soon. He's spending the night with me for a few nights because they're working on something at his apartment. So just so that way he's safe and not exposed to any harmful fumes or anything, he's with me. I love it. It's cool. I could live with Teddy. It's amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on for tonight. I'm chilling. I have to edit some more content, edit some reels, and I actually want to record something for a brand just because it's Pride Month as well, and they sent me some stickers. Plus, I have a pimple, or I have like something right here. So we're going to go ahead and put a pimple patch on there, and I still have one that's over here that's like almost gone. So, what is that on my face? We're going to put 2 of them on, and they look like peace signs. Let me show y'all them. Of course, you guys know I love Peace Out Acne Company. So this is what they look like. They look like that peace sign, except they are like pride stickers, and it's still like the same. It's just it has the medication on it, which is salicylic acid. And this month, I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys this card. This is the Happy Pride card, and it is in partnership with the Trevor Foundation. I'm sorry, the Trevor Project. And with the Trevor Project, as a proud LGBTQI member, which is the founder is ran by an LGBTQ member. The Trevor Project is a leading suicide prevention organization for people of the community. Together with the donations, the Peace Out company has committed at least $25,000. But from now up until July 7th, when you purchase, it says from now until July 7th, $5 from each limited edition prideacne.soul on peaceoutskincare.com project. So the money that you purchase with those, it goes to this foundation to help prevent suicide and provide help for those of the community who need it. So that's pretty cool. So I'll be putting this on and talking about it in a reel. So pretty much my life, what I got going on. And yeah, I'll fill you guys in tomorrow. I'm kind of tired. I'm actually really tired, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the niggas around me, right?
I be so bored myself, can you come and fuck me? I feel so ordinary, seven you around me. Treat me like corduroy, wear me out.
What's up, you guys? As you can see from the past clips, I've been running around crazy today. I went and got my nails done. I went and got pizza. I'm actually cooking right now, and I stopped to the liquor store to add some items to my bar. I actually need to start editing because I have a lot of content to edit. It is currently 4:39 and today is Saturday. Unfortunately, I am off. I should have been at work. I'm off this weekend, so I only work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. I've been in for a shift for today, but I didn't get it. I think Teddy got it. So clap it up for him. Hopefully he's at work making some money, even though it's 4:39 and we technically take the last table at 4:30. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go to the eye doctor because I don't know what's going on. I had my contact in for like 3-4 days. Obviously I take it in, put it out, but it's been 4 days and then my eye just started acting up again. So I don't know if I need to get it flushed. I don't know if I need to change the contacts and go to a less stronger one, but yeah. I bought that spicy tequila mix because I wanted to make a spicy margarita, but I forgot to get the damn jalapenos. Not that I'll need it, I just wanted to garnish it with it. Jalapenos and lime, but yeah. Guess I'll do that later. But I'm actually about to, I need to record something for Peace Out. I need to record something else that I wanted to do, and I gotta do my try on for my essential items so I can show you guys what they look like. And then I have to do like some small organizing around the house, and it's pretty much my day. I'm staying in because I don't want to spend any money. Also, I don't know what the hell is going on outside, but it was 98 degrees earlier. I know for sure that did not go across the headquarters desk of Jesus Christ, my Father and Savior. That couldn't have gone across his desk and he said, yeah, 98 degrees past it. No, why is it so hot outside? What is that about? What is that about? 98 degrees? Are y'all smoking crack? Y'all gotta be hitting more than a blunt. Because why is that normal to y'all? And I like the heat. I'm a born Florida, Miami specific boy. I don't like this type of heat. It's crazy out there. I'm just saying, you find that normal, then something's wrong. Ooh, this stuff's so good. What's up, you guys? It's Sunday. I have a juicy story time for y'all. Oh, but first I want to fill y'all in about the security guard. So tell me why that day he told me that I was, mind you, we've never had an issue leading up until the day he told me that I can't take pictures on the property. So I was in the office and I was like, hey, is it a rule that we can't take pictures in a property? They said, no, you can take pictures. So that was that. Yeah. So there's another security guard, his manager, who walks around. I'm not gonna say this guy's a flirt. Like, he's like a flirt. And I'm just like, he's like, I ain't gonna disrespect you because you got that wedding ring on. And I'm like, cool, stop flirting. Anyways, he was like, yeah, I'm sorry that happened, blah, blah, blah. If you need anything, here's my number, call me, text me. He was like, text me now so I can have your number. I was like, yeah, sure, never text. I don't want you to have my number because I feel, you know how you feel like something will go, like, I just don't want to have that issue. So I was getting out the car yesterday and he, like I said, he usually speaks, he usually throw his hand or nod or whatever. I'm getting out of the car, he on his damn scooter, zooming past me, gonna look at me and turn his head, kind of like cut his eye and turn his head and look the other way. Nigga, I will throw a pebble at that motherfucking tire and clip your motherfucking ass. Don't play with me. If one pebble in your life is over, you flying over the banister and over the highest floor, because I live on the highest floor, so you're going down and you're not gonna make it, babe. Relax. Y'all, I got a new hookah flavor today. It is citrus mint and it is busting. When I say bussin', I mean it's bussin'. The color is cute too. It's like a orange red or red orange. I don't know if y'all remember the Crayola color. It was red orange. It was like a mix between red and orange, obviously. Anyways, let's get into the story time because I know that's, ooh, it's juicy. It is a little bit triggering because some very unfortunate events happen. But for the most part, it's a story time. It's Pride Month. I want to tell y'all one of my gay story times. So I'm not gonna give too many specifics, but I'll definitely be bouncing around. This happened over 10 years ago. Woo, telling my age. But yeah, definitely happened over 10 years ago. It was at a fashion show that I was hosting. And no, I wasn't hosting it. I was actually in this fashion show, but it was one of the shows I produced. And you know, it was a great show. When I tell you packed out, we used to have them shows packed out, all the hood, you know who's, and the baddest, you know who's, and athletes, and it was the whole school there, people of the community. It used to be a great time. I really loved doing it because it was a real show. I had got off stage. We had walked around the room, meeting everybody, saying hi, doing meet and greets, hugs, taking pictures, blah, blah, blah. So I saw this guy and I was like, wow, he's super attractive. Mind you, I saw like the side of his face. When he turned around and I realized who he was, I was like, oh, wow, what is he doing? Long story short, I saw that he was staring at me. So I didn't think anything of it until we actually spoke. He was like, oh, great show. Oh, he said, I saw that you produced a show. Good show. Very creative, you know, great models, nice fashion. And you look good. And I was like, thank you. You know, I appreciate it. So I could tell he was flirting. But in my head, I'm like, I'm like trying to play it cool because of who he is. He is someone of status. I just want to throw that out there. You know, I was just playing it cool. Whatever. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. So he initially asked for my number, but I was like, I'll take yours. So I took his. He wrote it down on a piece of paper and I put it in my pocket. Y'all, like, oh, mind you, we go out to celebrate afterwards. He asks one of my friends. I literally hear him ask one of the girls, like, oh, where y'all going afterwards? We always have an after party at a club. So we went to the club. I didn't get to the club. The club in at like 3 o'clock. I didn't get to the club till probably 2:15 because I wasn't trying to be in there too late, but I was already in there late. I ain't really willing to be in there too long is what I really went. I actually went home and I took a nap and I changed my clothes. I took a nap. So I took those clothes off. I had on something different. I remember I was wearing all black with these Jeremy Scotts. I think, do I have a picture? I don't have a picture, but I know I was wearing all black with these Jeremy Scotts. So I get to the club and I see him. He's with other people of status. So of course I ain't really say nothing to him. I just, you know, walk by. He seen me, I seen him. So I get a drink sent to me and I'm just like, whatever. I got it and I put it down because I didn't drink it. I didn't know who sent it. So I get another drink sent to me. And I'm just like, who the fuck is sending these drinks? I'm looking around and I see him across the club go like this. So I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Anyways, I had a little bit of it. I didn't really drink in college. I didn't really drink a lot when I was younger. So yeah, that's that. A month goes by. I hadn't like washed those pants because it was a show pair of pants. I didn't wear them. So I'm going through, I'm about to wash my clothes and I see the number. So I'm like, oh shit, it's been a month. So I was like, should I text him? Should I not? So I text the number. Literally as soon as I text the number, I got a message back already like, I've been waiting on this day. And then I start getting a phone call. He calls me and I'm just like, what the fuck is he want? So he calls me and he's like, I've been waiting on this shit. I was like, I can see that's what you just said. You barely gave me any time to read the message. You instantly started calling me. And I will admit I was giddy at the thought, but I didn't really know because of who he was. I wasn't like sure. Like I didn't know. Well, I thought at first he was DL, but then when I started later on, you'll see why I won't say he's DL. He was just like private. He couldn't really be DL because I was the first guy he ever talked to. I'm not finna hold y'all for no suspense or anything. I was the first guy and honestly I was the last guy he talked to. And I believe that to this day because it is what it is, you know? Fast forward, I'm not gonna go through all of the nitty gritty details. We were hanging out and chilling. This is like, let's just say this is 6 months down the line. One day, mind you, I've been going to his house. We never did anything sexual. Even like one time I fell asleep and, you know, it was just like he let me sleep in the bed while he slept downstairs on the couch. Mind you, this this nigga got money. Dude got money. One day he asked me, can he come over? And I was like, hey, I really can't. I gotta go to the library because my laptop is broke. So he was like, come to my house. I got a laptop. I got an extra laptop you could use. And I'm like, okay. So I get to his house. He's not home yet. And I'm just like, I had a key to his place. He's not home yet. So I'm just like, why did he tell me to come over here? And where the hell is the laptop? So at like literally like probably like 15 minutes after that, he come through the door with a bag. And it's like a book bag. And it's a laptop in it. Y'all, this laptop is like brand new. So in my head I'm thinking like, why would you just not leave the laptop here for me to come so I could already start? So I get on the laptop. And it takes me like an hour because I have to set everything up. I have to buy a program. Remember that I had to buy a program. The program was $150. So the program was $150. It was like Microsoft Word, Office, PowerPoint, some stuff like that. I really needed Word and I needed PowerPoint for something. So, no, I needed Excel. I'm sorry. I needed Word and Excel. So I downloaded it. I'm upstairs on the computer just typing away, going at it, like going ham. So he come up there. I hear somebody come in the house. So he doesn't have guests a lot. Like the neighborhood he stayed in, everyone knew who he was. He was well off, you know. He don't have guests a lot. So I hear him say something downstairs. I do hear them like talking, but I'm not really like listening. And one of the other guys got really loud. So he was like, chill, my shorty upstairs. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Because mind you, we had never done anything sexual. We hadn't kissed. We hadn't even hugged or anything like that. It was literally just chilling. Like literally us chilling. Like when we used to go out to eat, I wouldn't have to hide. He wouldn't say I'm like his cousin or his brother or nothing. I'm just me. You know what I mean? So it was just a very genuine like friendship at that point. So when I was done, the guy had left. I was done. I came downstairs. It was a bunch of money on the table. Like a bunch of money. This man always had cash. Very important. Remember that. Always had cash. He have cards, like American Express and a big, good American Express. Not a regular one, but like the metal ones. You know which ones I'm talking about. I don't want to throw too much information out there, but it was a very hefty card. So I'm getting ready to go home and he's out. Oh, when I had came downstairs, he was like, what happened? What took you so long? I was like, well, I had to set up the program on the computer. I had to pay for it. He's like, pay for what? It was a brand new computer. And I was like, well, I had to pay for an actual program that I need to put on it. Okay, y'all, so I'm editing the vlog now and I'm realizing that I'm like rushing past talking about how he was literally pissed that I paid for anything. He's one of those people that he feels like he's the breadwinner, he's the man, he's possessive. Like I didn't mind it, but I didn't also like, you not finna, I paid for it. It's okay, relax. But he was like pissed that I paid for something. And I thought he was pissed because I thought it was for me. Like I thought the computer, I mean, I watch the video, damn. He was like, how much was the program? I told him $150. So he was like, okay, cool. I'm packing up. He said you could take the laptop with you. Here's the box. And I look at the box and I'm just like, okay, wait till I listen. It's about to get, this is a point where I was like, oh, okay. So okay. Anyways, I get home. I open the laptop. I look in the box. There was a receipt. The receipt says like $1,700 and it's from the day of. So it was from Monday. It's now Tuesday because it's after 12 o'clock and I'm home and I'm getting ready to go to bed and stuff. But I'm looking at the box because I'm about to charge the laptop and I'm like, damn, he just bought this laptop. Just bought it. And he's telling me to keep it already. So I was like, oh, he bought it for me. He just, I don't know, maybe he just didn't say nothing. So as I look in the bag, it's also $2,000. Yo, I counted it like 3 times. I'm like, mate, what is this? So I call him and he sleeps early. So he woke up, he was like, yeah, he answered the phone. He's like, yeah, everything okay? You need me to come get you? What's going on? Who over there? I'm like, nobody, relax, chill. Like, first sign I ever seen of him being like possessive, like super like, I'm gonna come over there right now, what's going on? I'm like, nothing, I just wanted to call you and say that there's money in my bag and I didn't put it in here. I don't want you to think I stole it. I don't do those types of things. He's like, no, I put it in there for you. I said the program was $150. Like, he's like, yeah, I just gave you extra money, you could do what you want, pay your rent or whatever. So I was just like, okay. So time goes by. We're still chilling. We're hanging. I go over his house. He's cooking. He could cook. Like, this man really know how to cook. But he was making crabs and stuff. So eating crabs, I hear a knock on the door. So somebody comes to the door and they're like, yeah, I need to get that. And he like, shh. So when he said shh, and then he came out, he went to the room, he got something. He gave it to the person and he came back with cash. So in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, wow. You're a street pharmacist. I had no clue. And my thing is, it didn't scare me because I was in dealings with someone like that before and I'm used to it. But it just was like, you could have told me. You know what I mean? I've been at your house for over 8 months, 9 months. We've built a friendship, a relationship that I felt like you should have let me know that, hey, I do this. I sell this, I push this, and you're someone of status. Like, it's mind blowing to me. And the person, I can't say that, but I'm just like, why didn't you tell me? So he come in the house, I'm being standoffish as hell. I can't remember what I said, but he was not feeling it at all, and that's fine because I wasn't feeling the fact that you didn't tell me that you was doing this. So we eating crabs. We're watching my favorite movie, What's Love Got to Do with It, and it gets to the fight scene. So I'm just like, oof. In my head, I'm still thinking like, you know, this scene is still so intense. When I was younger, I wasn't even able to watch it. I was like, have to cover my eyes, or I would have to turn around, or my mom would be like, go out, go, and I'll tell you when to come back. So that's what I'm used to. So getting older and watching it is still kind of tough. Even to this day, it's like, oh my God, like Tina really endured some shit from Ike. Oh my God. So he's like, oh, I would never put my hands on you. I would never hurt you. I would never do nothing like that. Random. So in my head, I'm just like, usually when people say stuff like that, they would do it. They would do it. That, I mean, just from my experience, they would do it. Anyways, fast forward. We're getting ready. Oh, one day he said, so it's months down the line, I actually am starting to really enjoy him, really like his company. This man is fine. Not fine, but fine. Or fine with a P. P-H-I-N-E. Or F-I-O-N-E. Fine. Like, attractive, absolute perfect physique, nice teeth. He has money. Speaking of money, I was being spoiled. Like, spoiled. It was the best because I always had my feet done. I always had my nails done. Like, I've been getting my feet and nails done for years. Like, I was doing it when it wasn't cool, when people was getting picked on. Well, when I was getting picked on about it, I was the guinea pig. So now that everybody doing it nowadays, it's kind of funny to me because whatever, you gotta let people be them now. But back then, you couldn't be yourself. You were just weird or gay or something's wrong with you. You have a mental issue or you trying to be a girl. And it's like, no, I'm just me. I'm actually starting to like him. But again, we hadn't done anything sexual. We hadn't kissed. The most we've done at this point now is when we watch movies, I could like lay on his lap, or he'll like sit. Like one time he sat in front of me and I like massaged his head and stuff like that. Not giving too many physical details, but yeah. Like I said, whenever I stayed at his house, he would always give me the bed, or I'll always be on the couch. It was an extra room. I could sleep in that room if I wanted to. Oh, I got to go back to the money. So mind you, he gave me $2,000 that time. I spent it. Actually, there's a very important thing I went and did with the money. I bought a gun. Oh, I don't know if I can say that. I purchased a weapon. I purchased a weapon because I was like, yo, you're with somebody who people be coming to his house to purchase stuff, and it's not like little amounts of money. It's like large amounts of money. So you got to be careful. You got to take care of yourself. You got to watch yourself. So I purchased something that to protect myself. I also purchased a bear mace. So I had bear mace, and then I had a weapon. And now we can go back. So every time I stayed at his house, I've never slept with him. And then one night we just both was tired and we was watching TV upstairs in the room, and we just slept together. So we slept together and we did cuddle. And again, he was like, you know, I'll never do anything to hurt you. And I was like, yeah, I know. And that was that. I went to sleep. But in my head, I'm like, what? It felt like foreshadowing. It felt like, And I can feel when sleeping with him that time, his manhood was crazy. It was like solid. But I mean, that's what happens when you're close to another body. You're feeling body heat. You get that feeling. You know how it is when you cuddle. The big spoon, small spoon. It was whatever spoon. You know, I was a fork. Sometimes I was sleeping like this. it had got to a point where he was like, I don't want you to work. I had 2 jobs. He was like, I don't want you to work. I want you to spend more time with me. So I took a leave from one of my jobs, and he had gave me 6 months of rent. At that time, my rent was $550. He gave me 6 months rent plus an extra $3,000. So I had like $6,000-$7,000 from him. I paid my rent, which paying your rent 6 months in advance is not really smart, because if something happened to your apartment, it's gonna be a hard time getting that money back. And he told me that. He was like, I didn't want you to pay 6 months of rent at that point. I wanted you to just hold it and pay month to month. He was very possessive now that I think about it. Like, I honestly was like, well, you gave me the money because you had intentions of me doing it. You should be happy that I did it right. Mind you, he's older than me. I'm 23 at this time. He's 10 years my senior. Another reason I'm telling this story, because I told you about that young boy, how I was 10 years older than him. This man was 10 years older than me. So get where we're going with this? Yeah. And sometimes it felt so surreal, because it's like, I'm the first guy he's ever done this with. I'm the first guy he's ever given money to like this. I'm the first that he hasn't hidden. Hey, he's cuddled with. Like, when you somebody's first, especially somebody like that, a man of status, a man who's so masculine and athletic, you got to be careful, because you never know. At one point, it could twit, and I know this from experience. I just know it. Like, it was good, because I felt like I was getting treated how I wanted to be treated in life. I hadn't had that experience with anybody, so it was great that somebody was getting to know me. I won't necessarily say taking care of me, because I would do stuff for him too, but he would not let me. He cussed me out one time because I bought him a pack of Gatorade. Like, don't do nothing for him. Like, you cannot do nothing for him. His birthday come around, I was like, I went to Louis Vuitton, I got a shirt for him. I think the only reason he let me get that shirt is because it was a really nice shirt, and he wore it on his birthday, and he was just like, thank you so much for the shirt, but you don't have to do that. Shirt and a cologne. I got a cologne for him. I don't wear that cologne to this day because it reminds me of him. It's not a bad memory. It's just, okay, it's a bad memory, because we'll get to that point. So you can't do nothing for him. He's super possessive. He's super sweet. Like, I just didn't understand. Like, even, and he loved acts of kindness, providing acts of kindness for me. He loved physical touch. Like, anytime I touched him, he was just so into it. Like, he did a lot of athletic activities. So I would give him like massages and things like that. He loved it. He just enjoyed being around me, which I really enjoyed. I wasn't around him for like 2 days, and he was like, so here's where the shit's about to go crazy. I wasn't around him for like 2 days, and he was like, you know, I want to take you somewhere. And I was like, okay. For some reason, something said, put this gun in your bag and take it with you. And I'm so glad I took it with me, because he had been doing a lot of selling. Like, when I say a lot of selling, it had been so many people not coming in and out of the house, but coming to that house, that I'm just like, all right, I don't even feel safe no more. I mean, he has cameras and he has weapons of it for himself to protect us. It just felt strange. Like, something was telling me to, like, take care of yourself, watch over yourself, you know better, don't slip up. So he's like, oh, we're gonna go to the beach. He had got some tickets. Not that I don't think the tickets got his license suspended, but he had got some tickets, and he said he just didn't feel comfortable driving. So he hired a driver to take us to the beach. So we get to the beach, it's raining. It is raining so bad. So we just like, he's like, I'm just gonna get a hotel. We can stay here for the night. And I'm just like, okay. So we get to the hotel. We're down in the lobby. We're drinking and eating. He wanted me to get drunk. I could tell he just kept saying, take this shot, take this drink. I had like a drink or two. And I remember having one shot specifically because the shot was so damn big. It was like this long. And then they lit a flame on top, and we took that shot. He's super masculine. He don't take shots. He was like, I don't do shots. I'm gonna sip on this drink. He don't do no mixed drinks. It's straight whatever, just the ice cube. I felt like that's why that's why I'm used to men. I'm not used to people buying all these mixed drinks when we go on dates and lemon drops for men. And I'm not saying that they can't do it, because I do it. I don't give a damn. But what I'm used to is what I'm used to. Like, I'm so used to men just doing manly stuff that it's just like, it don't bother me. But him not taking shots, I was like, okay, cool. That was a little weird. Like, that was the first time I felt like he showed toxic masculinity, because I'm like, what is it about a shot that you can't do? Like, you'll let me do it, take a shot like a princess, but you just gonna watch me? Anyway, so I took the shot. We go upstairs to the room. We shot. shower. He asks me, can he get in the shower with me? Mind you, it's been 9-10 months. He has never asked me to get in the shower with me. What? I'm like, okay, you know, shit, bitch, body cold. Figure 8. And I was running. I was in shape then. Body was sick. His body is insane. Next topic. Because if I start talking about that, I'm getting kind of hot just thinking about it. Insane body. Tattoos everywhere. Just, fuck. So the shower was getting a little intense. Just being real. First time ever kissing him. Oh shit. First time ever kissing him. Amazing. He loved my lips. Like he just could not stay off of me. Could not stay off of me. Long story short, we get out. Mind you, I wasn't preparing to, we're grown here. I wasn't preparing to have sex. So I didn't prepare to be penetrated. So when we got into bed, it was just like, he was like, oh, let's just sleep naked tonight. And I was like, okay, cool. We already was naked together in the shower. Ain't gonna the transition. So this time I got a massage. And as I got the massage, he decided to perform some oral activities, which was, it blew my mind because I'm just like, where'd you learn to do this, huh? It was more so I felt like he was comfortable with the back side, but he was just like, you know, the front side is so pretty, your toes are so pretty. Like he loved my feet, he loved my fingers. It was just, it was good. It was great. Up until, I want to call this actually the night. The night, this is when shit got crazy because I felt like he got crazy possessive with my body. It was just like, I mean, you at this point, we had already been bonding. I've been in your place. Mind you, y'all want to know something funny? He never knew where I lived. He never knew where I lived. And I'm so glad I never told him. Like, he knew the vicinity and like the area that I stayed in, but as far as like knowing exactly which apartment I lived in, he never knew. So he was like, I just, you know, I done invested in you. I got you laptops. I got you this. I got you that. Mind you, I had other stuff too. It's so much I'm not telling y'all that I'm just like, oh wow. Like it's been over $20,000-$30,000 worth of money in trips and things. Like I loved what we had up until the night. So we get in a massage and I feel like he's trying to like rub his stuff up on my cheeks. And I'm just like, no. One, I didn't prepare for that, and two, you need some type of protection. Because this whole time, I've never felt like he cheated on me. I never felt, I mean, I can't really say cheated on me because he's not, what, is he my boyfriend? I don't know. We're just, I guess he's my boyfriend at this point because we have been talking for 10 months. Never caught him out, never heard no stories about him in the media with talking to other women or stuff like that. Just nothing, just very chill. So I trusted him, but I still always, yeah, baby, you're gonna have to wrap that thing up. And then we gotta prepare for this. I gotta know mentally, like, this is what I wanna do. And then I'm also, what about me? What if I wanna do you too? Because I'm going to want to, but he's a big man. Like, this is not an average person that you can just flippity flop with. So I said no. When I said no, I felt like a switch. What you mean? Like, it was like, what you mean no? I'm like, well, I didn't prepare for this. He's like, well, go prepare. And I'm just like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, it was late. We actually had fell asleep naked, and then I woke up to him massaging. So I decided to take one for the team. I did not let him penetrate me, but I let him do something to me. Imagine this is your thighs and this is a PP, and that's what I let him do. Like, almost like hunch my thighs. But in the process, y'all, he, in the process, he started to choke me. Like, imagine, like, it was to the point that my face was in the pillow and he's starting to choke me and I cannot breathe. And I'm just like, I'm like squirming, and I'm strong too, but this man is way stronger than me. Like, way stronger than me. Obscenely stronger than me. His profession is basically aids to his strength. And I was like, I literally had to scream. The scream that I let out, security came. And it was like, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, everything's fine. And it was like, they want to come in and check just to make sure. So they came in and checked. Everything was cool. I think he was slightly embarrassed because the manner of who was in the room with him, and the security knew who he was. So it was like, oh my God, this could be bad. So I remember him coming over to me and slapping the shit out of me. Like, when I tell you, I had never, I'm a fighter. I had to fight my entire life. People, my cousins, men, people in school, people at summer camp, people at football practice, track practice. I'm not no scary ass person. At that moment, I had to decide, do you want to be stupid and get killed in this room or hurt really bad, or are you just gonna let it go? So he slapped me, and then afterwards it was like, I sat there and I was like, I thought you said you was never gonna hit me. This man was so quiet. I was so like, I wasn't afraid. So I picked up my, long story, I picked up my bag and he was like, when you bought a gun? I was like, I bought it the first time you gave me money, Dilla. When you didn't tell me that you was pushing stuff. And he was like, so you been preparing to hurt me? I said, I've never been prepared to hurt you. And he was like, well, that's why I hit you, because I thought you was going to. You thought I was going to what? I didn't choke you. You choked me. You were mad that I wouldn't let you smash. And it has nothing to do with me not being attracted to you, because I've grown attraction to you. This entire time, at first I was like, okay, this is someone of status. He's going to treat you wrong and do this. And I realized you did not treat me wrong, so I trust you. Then when I finally trust you, you hurt me. What is this about? We start arguing. I decided, hey, you know what? I'm not finna go through this. I got my stuff and I left. Y'all tell me why I had to catch a cab. Ubers and Lyfts wasn't like really a thing back then when I was where I was at. But yeah, Ubers and Lyft wasn't really a thing, so I caught a cab. This cab was like $106. I remember that specifically because I was like, damn, that meter is bugging. Like, that shit is going up. And we had to go over the St. Pete Bridge. Like, I remember like that. So I look in my bag and it's like a lot of money in my bag. He had put money in my bag. Just because when we was drinking down in the lobby, he just put the money in the bag. Mind you, he never carried he always carried cash. This man always carried cash. So I hadn't spoke to him in a few days after that situation, and then I decided to call him. So when I called him, he didn't answer the first time. He called me back, and when he called me back, he was like, hey, how's it going? You know, I'm checking in. I'm calling you back, checking back in on you. And I was like, I'm good. He was like, yeah, I know you good. And I was like, well, I just wanted to let you know I have this money. And he was like, you could keep it. And hung up the phone, and I never spoke to him since. Never spoke to this man since. I think, if you want me to be honest, I think he was so embarrassed at the fact that, one, I think he was scared. I knew so much about him. I knew so much about him. Stuff that nobody knew. I was his first. And I didn't even tell you the sexual act. I could be honest. The sexual act I performed on him, crazy. The man was going crazy. Buku nuts. Like, I just knew he was gonna, like, I knew he was in love already, but I knew he was like, yep, let's go choose a ring. This man has offered me cars, a place to stay, one of his rental properties, and I'm so glad I was smart about all those things. I was mostly scared to take any of those items because I knew what that came with. Plus, I just didn't know. It had been so many months with no type of like real feelings. And then, like, I mean, he will always say that I was beautiful. He will always say that I'm just so handsome and I'm so sexy, and anything I do is sexy. The day he saw me walking on that stage, he was like, wow. He couldn't, every time that somebody came back out, he was disappointed because it wasn't me. And I knew for sure that he was attracted to me, but I just didn't know how deep that attraction was. How deep is your love? Is it like an ocean? Yeah, I didn't know. So I'm just feeling all types of stuff. Does this man like me? He's crazy. He's possessive, but he's so sweet. He's paid for stuff. He's invested in me. He's giving me so much money. He's done everything that I want a man to do for me. He does love me. Is he scared of me? I think he was embarrassed that somebody saw that moment. Like, you had to call the police. They had to call like hotel security, which came with it wasn't small. It could have been nasty. It could have got really nasty. So I think he just got scared. And that's the story of my life. I couldn't, every time I get close, something happened. I'm thinking like now, like what would that have ended up like? I don't know. I honestly don't know if we would have kept going and dating, because, and I don't know if I would have felt comfortable with that. Yeah, you get money and I was taken care of, but this man had money on top of the already money that he had from his career. So, and the crazy thing about it, what he taught me was that if somebody really likes you, they're gonna make time for you, because he was a busy man. And to always want me to be around and to always like send a car for me, and I don't know, he showed me that, hey, like, people can treat you right, people can spoil you, and they don't always want anything in return, because he didn't want anything for a very long time. I just felt like he was just so intrigued at one point that he kind of got lost and just did things the wrong way. And I'm not one for, I had already told him about a SA experience that I had prior to it, and I don't think that he would, I don't know, I can't really speak for it, but he said he wouldn't hurt me, he hurt me, slapped the shit out of me. This is a big ass man. Now that I think about it, like, damn, you really hit me. And I'm glad it didn't get to the point where I didn't feel like, well, I'll be honest, I was about to say I didn't feel like it was to the point where he was about to the R word me, but then I also feel like at that moment when he was choking me, I'm just like, I can't breathe, and you're trying to do something that I told you that I did not want to do, so it was not with my consent. So in the form it was, like, that was a mild form of SA that I'm just like, it's triggering now to talk about, but I'm also like, I've grown so much with therapy and counseling and just learning how to deal with that, because it's something that I have experienced and has made me feel less than, and made me feel dirty or like damaged goods. So this is just me growing on my channel and me sharing and stuff like this. And I remember one time I spoke to Trey and I told him that I wanted to make a video about living as somebody who's been molested and endured sexual assault and the R word, and he was like, just don't talk about it. And I can't believe I just said what I said, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in the video, but these people could be people who love you. It's always people who love you who tend to try to take advantage of you or hurt you. So you have to be careful. You definitely have to be careful. As a young gay man, I was a lot smarter then, and I'm way more smarter now to know like the risks that come with this community. So to any young gay boy watching this, please be careful. Take care of yourself. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to say no. There may be consequences, and you got to be strong enough to take them. It is what it is. But I don't know, something was telling me you got to get this off your chest, and I just had to talk about it. But well, that's that. I don't even know what to do. I got to take a break. I'll talk to y'all later.
For you every time I try to resist, we can get away. Come chase beach views and then every day. All I wanna hear is an episode that we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. We can reach away. Really wanna, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you.
Y'all, I really honestly hope nobody needs me today. Nobody. Because it is so hot outside. I cannot take it. It made me so upset being outside. I was so hot. And I was craving Waffle House. Like, absolutely, positively craving it. I had to have it. I was like, I need a hash brown. I need a waffle. I was going to go get an omelet because I heard they make omelets. But I needed this waffle right now. And this toast. Oh, Lord, thank you for the food I'm about to receive. I pray to those who don't have to receive soon. Also pray to this is good nourishment for my mind, body, and soul. I'd like to thank you. And hopefully the hands that prepared this meal, which I watched them, you know, they do protect over this food. Thank you for getting me to and from my destination safely. I hope everyone else get to and from their destination safely. Anybody who needs some help, some strength, some love, some positivity, some good energy, I hope you send it to them. I hope you bless them with that aura, that vibe, that energy that they need to continue their day. In the name of the Lord we pray, amen. I washed my hands already, but I'm touching the top of this plastic. Let me go wash my hands again. And we're gonna use some hand sanitizer just in case. So I got my own ketchup because I really wanted to try this jalapeno ketchup again. I feel like last time I tried it, I was just hungry and just scarfing stuff down my throat. So I didn't really get the vibe of it. I'm so hungry. I really do not like eating and being on camera at the same time. But I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to do what it's gonna have to do right now because I am starving. It's, what time is it? It's 5:21. This is my first meal of the day. I had coffee earlier and that was it. Why did I think that that would be enough? Not at all. I'm really kind of like, I'm not saying I'm disappointed in myself, but I really have so much content to edit and I just been chilling. The boy who made these eggs, he young. I knew they was gonna have a lot of cheese in it. I knew it. That sounded familiar. This waffle, I literally could have got the waffle and the hash browns and been okay. But this waffle, wow. It smells like buttermilk, like cake. I don't like my waffle being super soggy, so I only put syrup on like 2 parts of it, like literally that one little part, and I eat it as I go because I just hate soggy food. So good, so good. Let's try this ketchup and I could taste the jalapeno this time. Oh, I taste it on my lip. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that. It's like if you ever been to Whataburger and they got that spicy ketchup, that's what it tastes like. That's good. Okay. Y'all may have did something there. Don't get crazy now. Making all types of flavor. Hot Cheeto ketchup, garlic ketchup. Now, if I see that y'all make that, I know where y'all was watching. Y'all heard it from here. Y'all heard it here first at Trash Talk Nation. Hot Cheeto ketchup. Because I seen that they had pickle, and I really wanted to get the pickle. But I like spice, so I was like, let me get the jalapeno ketchup. And it was worth every dollar. Okay. Oh, sorry. You know what's crazy? People who come to my job and they get more syrup that come on the waffle, I think they're serial killers. Because ain't no way you need all that syrup. A waffle with cinnamon butter in it, rum sauce, vanilla cream, powdered sugar. And you want more syrup? Crazy. You gotta be insane in the membrane. Because why do you want all that? That's nuts. I made the hugest iced coffee today. Like, this shit is big. A lot going on here.
As I looked at his eyes, I was like, this guy's like dangerous. This is Saudi Arabia, like this is not gonna go anywhere on the news. Like this.
What's up, you guys? So it is currently 8:40. I've been editing my butt off. Well, my YouTube video. I need to edit so many reels on my phone that I probably have to edit 10 reels. Honestly, it's a lot. But I'm going crazy because I have stuff everywhere in this place and it's driving me insane. Like, driving me insane. Like, I got bags everywhere, stuff on my table, which my goal was to not have stuff on my table. I actually need to go to Target because I need to look for a battery for my camera. Well, for the holder, the Sony remote control. Because I'm pressing the power button right now and I'm pressing photo and it's not doing anything. So I'm sure the battery is. I gotta get, do I have needle and thread? I have needle and thread because I got some pants, well, some shorts today from Zara. Why did Zara give me this gay ass bag? I am not gay. Girl. But yeah, I gotta sew them. Well, I just gotta take it in. I'm a 33, that's the 34. Wait, let me not say that like that because you know the girls go crazy. I'm really like a 32, but it's hard to explain. My waist is small, but I have mass, muscles, meat, butt, fat mom. So I got hips. After 2 badass kids, you're gonna have a body. Your body gonna look different. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I have stuff to clean. I have things to do, places to be. I'm really just stressed at how much stuff is everywhere. My bathroom, I have so many things on the counter that does not belong on the counter. I do have a glass jar that's in my room. It's not a jar, it's like a vase that I want to put on my table. I want to put it back on my table because that's where it belongs. It's in my room. I don't know why. So yeah, damn, what time does Target close? I think Target closes at Target. I think Target closed at 10. Why does it keep taking me to that Target way over there? What time did Target close by me? Okay, it closed at 10. I'm also listening to Tim's new album. I like this song so much. It's called Love Me. Gigi or JJ, or she African, so I don't know. Oh God, my phone's about to die. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the house at 9 o'clock. It's 8:42 right now. I'm gonna charge my phone up until 9 o'clock. And I'm gonna organize as much as possible up until 9 o'clock, and then I'll be back. If you know me, you've been here before, I cannot vlog and record while cleaning up because it just throws me off sometimes unless I'm recording for content. But right now I'm crunched for time. So we out of here. Alright, so I changed the battery and nothing has happened. Like, I'm pressing the buttons on here. I'm doing what I remember to set it, like reset through. Oh, there it goes. Wow. It's working. Let me see if it turns it off. It turns it off, it turns it on. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.